Hey guys, Dr. Shelly here. I want to talk to you about the Y-strap chiropractic adjustment. There has been so much hype recently on social media about this Y-strap adjustment. A lot of people have reached out to me recently asking me whether or not it hurts or if it's safe. Let me start off by saying that the Y-strap adjustment is probably one of the most amazing and powerful adjustments that I know of. I've been a chiropractor since 2014. I've adjusted patients using so many different techniques because there's a chiropractic technique for every specific person and every specific problem. I don't practice in the way where somebody comes in and they just get the cookie cutter model of care, because I believe that everybody is an individual and will respond best to an individual treatment. That being said, I have always used towels or my hands to do cervical traction, which means like the decompression of the cervical spine, which is your neck. And I've always noticed that patients do really, really well with that. But until recently, within the last year, I was actually doing this adjustment using the Y-strap. And the Y-strap is a really simple device. It's essentially just a strap with a little bar across it, and it has a chin strap right under here, so when it's around a patient's head, it doesn't slip. And it's amazing how well this thing works, honestly. And like I said, I used to use towels to do this adjustment. I would roll up a towel and do a very similar adjustment. But the Y-strap actually gives me a better grip on that area and better leverage, and it allows me to put a little bit more force into the adjustment. So patients will feel the results of the adjustment, not only in their neck, but they'll feel it down their mid-back and their low back. And it's incredible. If I had $1 for every time somebody said, "Oh my God, that was the best adjustment I've ever had in my life," then that'd be a lot of dollars. Let me just put it that way. So some of the questions that people have asked me recently is, does it hurt? And the answer is no, it doesn't hurt. It's actually, the way that it feels is really hard to describe. Everybody has a different way of explaining the feeling after their adjustment. You can be a little bit sore the next day because it is a really powerful adjustment. It definitely moves a lot of joints, and it's a little bit more intense than your typical chiropractic adjustment that you guys might be familiar with. That being said, not everybody is sore the next day. I usually tell people that if they're sore, they can expect to feel similar to, if they worked out and they haven't worked out in a long time. You used to go to the gym every day, you haven't worked out for a while, and you just did a crazy leg day. You'll wake up the next day and your legs will be sore because they haven't moved like that in a while. If your neck isn't moving correctly, and now we get it moving, you can wake up the next day and be a little bit sore. But generally, actually not just generally, but in all of the cases, all of the people that I've seen and adjusted with the Y-strap, they had complete pain relief 2, 3, 4, 5 days later. And what's amazing about it is that it actually held, the adjustment held better than other adjusting techniques, which is so cool. I don't have to see people as often because they improve faster. And I want to see my patients more often because I like them. But, ultimately we want to get them the pain relief that they're looking for and the results they're looking for in the least amount of time, because we all want things as fast as possible, right? And we don't want to spend a lot of time getting those things. So no, it does not hurt when you have it done. The other question that I get a lot is that safe? Let me just tell you guys this. If it wasn't safe, I wouldn't be doing it, okay? And if chiropractic as a whole wasn't safe, then my malpractice insurance would be more than a medical doctor's. And my malpractice is probably an 1/8 or a 1/6 of what a medical doctor's malpractice insurance is. So the insurance companies aren't even saying that there's a risk to it. Because if it was risky, my malpractice insurance would be through the roof. So it is more risky to go to a medical doctor than to get adjusted, okay? So yes, It is totally safe. I have it done on me too because it's incredible. If it wasn't safe, I wouldn't have it done on me. I've never hurt anyone doing this. I haven't heard of anybody being hurt doing this. And the results that I've seen have all been positive. Another question that I get is, how often do I have to have it done, or how many times should I have it done? And there's not really a straight answer for that because it really depends on the person. If you had an issue going on for a really long time, generally that means you need more treatment than somebody who only had an issue for maybe a month or so. But again, everybody is so different. And, if you want to reach out to me, I'd be happy to talk to you about your specific case and, I'll let you know, what I've seen as far as other people with similar issues, how long it took them to heal, how many treatments they needed. It's a really good idea to do this adjustment for maintenance, okay? Because what it does is, if let's say this is your vertebra like this, okay? And it's stretching your vertebra this way. So it's kind of opening it up. It's making you taller. And in between each vertebra is a vertebral disc. And that disc is like a little jelly donut. And anytime that you stretch that disc out, it actually helps to rehydrate it. So it absorbs, water and fluids in the area, which is good for it. When that doesn't happen, when your disc is not hydrated, you actually get arthritis. You get degenerative arthritis. And that's why generally people start shrinking as they get older and they lose inches. So if we can keep the discs hydrated and we can keep the joints in your spine moving properly, you can actually save your body, you can preserve your height. If you're 5'5" now, you can be 5'5" for a lot longer than if you weren't taking care of your spine. So I hope this encourages you guys to try the Y-strap adjustment, and hopefully it kind of settles some of your fears and answers your questions fully. If you have any other questions about the Y-strap, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Just put them in the comments below and I'll go through each and every one of them. I promise. Thank you so much for watching this, guys, and I'll see you in the... Oh, can't even speak. I don't even want to be done with this video, I think. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you subscribe and I'll see you all in the next video.